grow when I plant it. So the timing system and putting time delays in on actions you do in the game.
But
like I could give instant action.
But that's the reason you're buying the cheat currency, right?
Right.
Yeah, but
And you have the early release, but certain games you can.
that's what I'm saying. Still, you need to manage. Though players spending too much
Suppose
amount
I
of money in the game.
$10 and I'm at the end of the game after spending $10. You need to balance it out so he can spend regularly over time.
Because you don't want the player to spend today to $10 and never come back in the game. You want the player to spend $10 every week or every month, right? This is what you
yeah, or every day, that would be perfect. Okay, so moving on to monetization. This is pretty much how we make money off a game on Facebook. Yeah, so like we were just discussing right now, monetization is basically allowing people who have a credit card and who don't mind paying like some money to progress faster in the game, but not like completely jump and become like level 20 or something right from the beginning. But so this is where the economics come in and you have to balance it out. But basically you should allow players to pay money to progress faster in the game. You have to balance it cleverly to prevent overkill like we were just discussing. And also keeping the cost micro. This is something that has been studied and kind of works on Facebook, is where you keep the cost of every single item at a very small level. So like 99 cents or like $5, maybe maximum of $10 or something. So this way the player doesn't feel like it's too much money and he's like, okay, I have to wait for 4 days. If I just pay like 99 cents, I'll get it right now. So might as well do it, kind of like that.
Okay, like what type of virtual goods can you buy when you play a Facebook game? How many of you all have actually bought a virtual good on Facebook? That's good. Yeah. What do you think is like the maximum amount of money a player pays every month to play a Facebook game? Any clue? Like $100, $1,000, like $10, $1?
Should be more than $5.
Okay, there's certain players called whales in Facebook. They spend up to $10,000 a month on a social game. That's a lot of money. Like out of 60 million people, you have 6 million whales who spend $10,000 a month on your social game. You're Zynga. And the amount of the different kind of ways you, like a lot of social game design is finding different ways to monetize the game. Selling different kind of things. Like in Vineyard Country, you can sell like fertilizers, bridges, decorations, like you can sell the Indian currency. And there's something new like you can buy. Actually, our demographics there, yes we can. Wait. Facebook, if they put their country in their Facebook profile page, we know where they are. It's not really significant. As it was evident in our discussion here, like we had 2 people out of 20 social gamers who are actually real.
Yeah, but there are few.
And even the amount they spend is not that high. It's mainly like a US market and the Philippines.
But there are few Indian people
Yeah.
who spend. One of my friend who spent like around $350 on a cafe work in 2 months. So you never know actually. Some people just really love it. They will spend money on it.
Yeah, the thing with the Indian market is people do spend, but the number of people who spend is not really consequential enough to, on a global level to consider it as a target. So, yeah, as of now.
Okay, so this is like the monetization. This is how like the game is there, but there should be some business model around. Also, you are running the store. You are running one particular store, which is where player will buy some stuff. So you need to plan for that. Also, you need to plan options. In the sense, like if you see the most MMO and RPG, if you buy a level 2 item, if you use that level 2 item in the level 10, right, it's not useful for you. You need the level 10 item for that particular level to encounter some monster or anything like that. So you need to plan this in all the social games. Let's say if I'm harvesting grapes today, so in a vineyard, if I'm harvesting Pinola, there's one grape which grape value is 0. Okay, I keep on harvesting, but if I cross the level 20, there's a new grape whose value is level 4. So now I will use that grape and I will forget about the old grapes. So this is, you need to plan that way, that okay, whenever the player cross one particular level, there is something new for him in the game, and it will be advantageous for him for leveling up faster. This is what you should do. Okay, and also delaying gratification, because as we discussed, a lot of players don't want to wait too much and they want to see the result. Let's say if I'm growing grapes right now, there should be some other way or somewhere around, like I should be able to not wait and just get my result. And let's say there's just one example for the super stove thing, what he said. There were like a lot of stuff that you need to collect from your friends or from the gifts or something like that. But I don't want to wait for that. So there is a way for me to buy those items by paying some real cash. So this is the one way the monetization comes in. Whenever you give the player restriction, give them an opportunity to overcome that also. So this is how you need to work your business model.
Yeah, and I'd just like to add to that, the delaying gratification part is the most addictive monetization aspect, because once you pay and you're getting it like that, the next time when you have to wait, you're always going to be like, should I just do it once more? And it's like kind of like a drug, and you're constantly going to be wanting to pay every other time, because you've already done it once and you know like it happens right there, you don't have to wait, you don't have to count on your friends. So
just to add that, there's like money rich player that we have. In that also there are a lot of different types of player. One, it's purely go for aesthetic, just for the decoration stuff, oh this is cool looking. And some actually look at the numbers, okay this item is more powerful, so I'll go for that first. So this is also you need to see, and it's for them.
So it's actually a simulation for them. It's like the business, for example, if it's a farm. I would really crunch the numbers, maybe make an Excel sheet and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Go with the numbers, buying, right, and really,
Exactly. A lot of people do that in lots of MMO also. So you need to manage that also, and giving them the opportunity. Small variance between the two same item, so that will help the player to, okay, now this is also interesting for some players.
Yeah, a very small portion of the players are those hardcore types that.
And the thing is that, like we were talking before about the casual experience, if your game is friendly enough, then you don't really need to do the Excel sheets, and it just like you know what it will do. Like Super Stove, cook your dishes in one click and you're like, okay, I got to get that. So you don't need to get that deep to be the business head in a social media.
Okay, once you have the monetization is in place, there is one more thing that you need to manage. It's a store, which I talked about. And that you need to do. This is a marketing term where you say market segmentation and the product differentiation. Market segmentation is like the different types of player, which I just told you. There's a type of player who just go for the aesthetic. There's a type of player who just want to the powerful gaming, and there's a type of player who like both the things. So you need to segment your market according to that. And there is some type of player, they prefer some packages, they prefer some offers only, because if you go into the, let's say, lifestyle or something, like you like to go if there is a sale. So that's where you need to have differentiate your segment your